Alright everyone, kind of doing a little bit different of a video. Well, kind of the same video, but a little bit different. This is a large piece of wicker. Don't know if this will ever sell. I have some NASCAR stuff. I do have some hatchets, but I have a lot of bubble wrap as well. You guys see back there. So I'll see how well that goes. But I'm heading to Lambertville Flea Market. I went there, I think, in February. Now I'm going here during the late summer months, or the fall months, I should say. It's not summer anymore. But gonna try out something a little bit different, bring some of this wicker furniture. I don't really have a lot of antiques, but I have like a lot of silver plate and some pewter. Different items, I should say, than I usually bring. But I do have some NASCAR, some $1, $2 items. But I wanted to see if this ball wrap would sell down at Lambertville. But it's flea market day. Trying something a little bit different. Let's see how it goes. Flea market, Lambertville, Golden Nugget. Should be a fun one. Great flea market as well. Let's see how it goes. Let's do it. All back in the morning. It's sort of dark out. I think, well, oh no, the sun is actually coming up over here on the left. Very, very faintly. Oh, you can't see there's trees there. But it's appearing. Alright. Looks a little dark out. The sun's coming up. That's a really nice sky rise. Be a nice painting. But made it to the flea market. Surprisingly, I didn't expect there to be that many people here. And there's a decent crowd of what look like buyers. Not much vendors, but still very early. But there's a much larger crowd, I should say, than when I came here in February. Oh, Tony showed up. So this just sold right now. Very happy with that. I got 10 bucks for this, 20 for that. Artist box, $5. These I'm not, no one's even asked me about these things. What's happening?
Are you selling this?
Yeah, that's $20 a roll.
Are you going to Columbus Farm? Yeah. You are even range? Yeah, I need. Okay, because I sleep over anyway. Okay, so I'll price you tomorrow. I'll see what you can tomorrow.
Well, you know, I had the surgery. They told me.
All right.
How much you see these?
$1 each.
$1 each?
Yeah. This was out here.
How much are these things?
They're $5 a piece.
What are they for?
For barn doors.
Mm.
I don't know if somebody, this is someone's. So it looks like a monster, but somebody put all that together.
Oh no, I did, yeah. Didn't buy it.
Okay. That's someone's stuff. Somebody put some more. No one's asked me about these. I'm shocked. Any of that paper that's wrapped is $1 each.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, well, geez, I can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. If you're interested, I'll do $5 a box on these.
Okay.
It's still not out yet.
What are you doing these for here?
You got $6 is good for all of them. Yeah.
How much are the clowns?
$5 for the pair.
I'll take all that.
You want the chairs too?
Yep.
Okay.
Any other toys laying in there, or is that what I tend to normally grab whatever you guys go out.
Yeah, this
Yeah, I got that. That's the one I grabbed at home. I thought it was Muscle Man. I got home. How much is this?
$1's good.
Okay. There's a guy here to put my backpack over.
It's better that way. All right, sold a absolute ton here. I mean, it's every time I come to Lambertville, I pretty much sell almost everything, and I ask a little bit more money than I do at my flea market. It's nice on both ends because you sell pretty much everything. You bring about a fifth or a sixth amount of stuff. You make twice or three times as much money. It is just, this is definitely the place to be. Maybe I'll go into this kind of business. But the place is pretty filled as opposed to when I come here in the winter. There's a lot of vendors here. Lots of vendors.
I wouldn't do it, but whoever bought it should.
Yeah. You know, I'm satisfied with what I got. I have this. The other one's good. This is nice.
Guy 2 spots over went to an auction I was at with all the comics that some were selling for a crazy amount. I think the first one sold for $1,200 or $1,400. I can't remember what the first one sold for. A lot. Anyway, the guy was buying a lot of comics. I see he bought a lot of the sports cards, but I don't know if they're doing so well. People have asked me about these speakers being in the video. They're still here. I've had a lot of people ask me about them, just no one wants to spend any money for them. I'm not even asking, you know, I don't even know if they go for retail. I don't know if they work, but I figure this would probably be the place to sell them. This is my setup, what's left. I had 3 tables up down the side, and they're all, well, I put them back in because I sold everything that was on it. This came out of the trash. This was all the stuff that I got. It was in a huge, huge box. I took out probably 4 things that should go online, but this is just like the remaining stuff. Got some road maps, some scraps. 1 bottle's remaining. All my costume jewelry. A couple planners. That's all I have left. All that I have left. Had a ton of people talk about my speakers that have been in my warehouse for I don't know how long. Finally bring them down here. Had maybe 4 people ask me about them. No one wants them. They're $3 a box. Yeah. They want the paper for $3 a box.
Oh.
Dave spotting on the other side of the umbrella. The hat. People have asked me about him. There he is. He's alive and well. At the flea. Delivery for free. I always think it's awkward, like, sometimes people like tip you for things. And granted, I'd probably tip somebody for doing something like that. But I think it's awkward, like accepting a tip for doing that. Just think it's, I mean, I didn't get tipped. She offered, like, hey, I'll give you $5 just to walk it, but what's $5, you know? Just be a generous person in society. Anyway, there's an antique, sort of a mall inside there. Don't know when they're open, even if they're open today. All right, packed up, walked around a little bit. Very nice. All right, so I made it back up to the warehouse. We are all done for today's adventure. I have to get some boxes together, then I'll pretty much have everything here in storage. I don't know next time I'll see the basketball guy because he doesn't really live anywhere around here anymore. Still have all this furniture for James and Jess. The chairs that I had right here, those sold. It was kind of ironic. I also had a wicker chair here in the corner. It wasn't a peacock chair, but it was kind of similar. That also sold. And that wicker bench I just recently got out of the trash. I think they're in bulk pickup. That sold. Both of those wicker pieces I sold to the same person who actually goes to all auctions and buys furniture. The general public just didn't want to buy my wicker furniture today, which I thought was really interesting, considering I thought that would definitely be a great sell. But the chairs themselves, I got $40 for the 4 chairs. They were the tan ones with the, I think it was like a lace back. I got $40 for that. Somebody came by and said, how much you want for that? They bought them. They didn't even, haggle the price. That's one thing I noticed. There's not really a lot of negotiating going off at Lambertville. You kind of name a price, and that's kind of what they'll pay you, or they won't pay you. If you're someone who's new, or they see that they're making a lot of sales, they'll pretty much give you whatever you ask, because obviously if they're selling a lot, they have the right stuff and the right price. And if you're not really willing to pay what they want, they'll just not really negotiate, and they'll say, oh, no worries, someone else will buy it, because that's usually how it goes with flea markets. If you're not willing to pay for it, someone else will, as long as you're selling the right things and the right price. But Lambertville was a great success. I sold all my bubble wrap as well. Very funny with that. Probably 2 hours after I got there, someone came up to me and was like, hey, are you looking to buy bubble wrap? And I thought they were kind of joking with me. But no, they came with a van load of bubble wrap, and they didn't sell one roll. Not one roll. I thought it was hilarious how I sold all my rolls of bubble wrap. Very soon, I sold for the right price, at the right time, and the right amount. And someone else came later, and they didn't sell one roll. I thought that was just kind of humorous to myself, because it was like, I had an opportunity there. I took advantage of it. I didn't get greedy. And I also kind of thought what the buyer might want when it comes to shipping supplies and whatnot. So, business model, business taco was at full strength today. But other than that, it was an awesome day. I love going to Lambertville, Golden Nugget Flea Market, tons of fun, and made a lot of sales. Saw some good people. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.